Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Marketing Minute with Ronald Couming. Today, we're going to talk about 10 important tips for 2021 for your SEO. What I'm doing is I'm breaking down these tips into bite-sized sections so you can just get what you want in a couple of minutes and not have to sit through a 40-minute presentation when what you want and need might be at minute 17, right? So I'm breaking them down into individual tips. So today's tip is number 4, and it's core web vitals and page experience optimization. All right, and that's tip 4 of 10 important SEO tips for 2021. Now, I've written some text, which will be below in the description, as well as I've given some links to some free resources, how to grow and build your YouTube, your Instagram, your LinkedIn, Facebook groups, your on-page SEO, a whole bunch of different little PDFs, step-by-step guides, totally free. So those are down below, as well as the ability to reach out and have a consultation with me. Now, Google has introduced Core Web Vitals as a ranking factor in 2021. Page experience metrics can no longer be ignored. Websites and businesses need to prioritize for them to ensure they don't fall behind your competitors. You know, we hear that your websites need to be mobile friendly, and you know, some of these things are just like glossed over words, but what do they actually mean? What do you actually have to do? So Google has provided a platform, so you need to make the most out of insights provided via tools such as Lighthouse and Crux API. Everything from page speed, mobile friendliness, rendering, image optimization, and security protocols need to be optimized. We should be looking at how a page makes a user feel, not just whether or not the page is accessible and comprehensible to a search engine crawlers. So again, like I've said this in several other videos and many times, you want to make your content, your website, whatever you're doing, you want to you have to remember that the search engines, you know, you got to prepare for that, but you got to focus on making sure that the user has a good experience. And that includes, you know, what they see, how they see it, how they scroll, is everything accessible, how quickly it loads up, but also how it makes them feel. I mean, if you can get into that, you're going to be future-proofing yourself. So this will involve taking a user-centric approach with our optimization efforts. And this includes fundamentals. This includes just building your website or updating your website. This isn't about just blogs you're going to do later. You certainly need to do that. But the core of everything, when somebody clicks a button on your blog, they're going back to your website, right? When they search for a service, product, or solution, your website should come up. Your website. Common theme here is your website, right? And you know, funnels are great. I use them all the time, but don't let people tell you that you don't need a website. All you need is a funnel. In maybe 1 out of 10,000 people, that's true. But the people who are telling you that are people who are selling you funnels. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, so like I said, this will take us involved in how easy it is for them to actually navigate the site. You need to also make sure that Google can access all the most content on your site from everywhere, and make sure your site has a measurable user experience and interface than your competitors. There's measure tests, and you can use machine learning to look at your content. This will give you a huge leg up. Google focuses on core web vitals, shows that they're starting to measure how annoying sites can be. So give your users a pleasant experience, and Google will do the same for you. So again, focus on providing a good user experience. Your content should, you know, answer questions. Everything should be a good user experience, but also think about how it makes them feel. Do they have to wait? Do they get annoyed? You know what I mean? And sometimes it's a matter of coloring. There's a whole bunch that goes into the user experience. And it's all about building relationships. You know, very few people are going to type on something and see somebody and then just call them. They're going to type on something, they're going to see something, they're going to look around the internet, they're going to Google that person or that company, see if there's any bad reviews, if there's any good reviews, if any of their friends have used them, whatever the case may be. But then after they reach out, then there is that whole nurturing process for you to go from, you know, a lead, just a total stranger, to the ability to serve them, right? So it's all, you know, that's also user experience. How do you make them feel when they talk with you, right? Or in your emails when you follow up. So anyhow, so today basically is tip 4, core web vitals and page experience optimization. Vitally important that you focus on these things. And if you do, you're kind of future-proofing your website, but you're going to be putting yourself way ahead of most of your competitors, because most of your competitors, I can't tell you how many people aren't focusing on their online presence. You know, they think putting a post up on Facebook where they get 2% exposure, meaning if they have 1,000 followers, you know, 20 will see it, right? Maybe 40, 2 to 4%, 3%. So maybe 40, and that's, you know, that's when Facebook will post it. So if they're in front of their computer or their phone at that time, they'll see it. Otherwise, you know, as time, I think it's like every 4 or 5 hours, their entire feed is, you know, read. So they would literally have to go on and scroll and see it. So you might only be getting 1%. So social media is dead. I mean, it's good if you have a large following and people are actually engaging with you. If you have a group of 10,000 people and these people are involved and you're putting a post in the group will see it, right? And maybe not all 10,000, but even if you got 3,000 seeing it, that's nice. But so you got to focus on the search engines. That's where the real money is. And then just take whatever you do on the search engines and post it for free on your social media platforms. But anyhow, my name is Ron Couming, and my company's name is RCS Online Solutions. I am changing that to RCS Online Marketing soon, or Online Marketers, Online Marketing. I just want to make the title as crystal clear as possible, but everything will still be forwarded and cross-linked and everything. But you can reach me at Ron, R-O-N, at rcsonlinesolutions.com. I'd love to have a free consultation with you, go a little bit deeper into these things and how you can start to leapfrog and provide a better user experience for your customers, and also give you a free website analysis which will tell you some of the things that you're going to need to even start that process. Again, my name's Ron Couming. I'd love to serve you, or at least have a conversation, let you know what you need, give you some free step-by-step guides, and if you need some help later, we can do it with you, we can do it for you, or if you have the skill set, you can do it yourself. Anyhow, I hope you have a great day. Bye.